I gotta hand it to you, my friend. That was one of the better con jobs I've seen in a long time. You know your grandparents are a lot softer on you than we are, and you took advantage of that.
I really did feel too sick to go to school. What do you want me to do? Go to school and throw up?
But you're fine now?
Well, I feel better.
Yeah. And you know that your mother and your father are both doctors, and you felt fine at breakfast this morning. It wasn't until after we left that you decided to be sick.
You got exactly what you wanted out of the situation, didn't you? You wanted attention, and you got that. You wanted to screw up our day, and you managed to do that as well.
Now we missed a wedding because of you.
I didn't know anything about a wedding.
We told you about it this morning. How are we going to believe anything that you say after this?
You know, you said to me, you said that you...
Hello?
Alan, it's an emergency. We need you and Monica over here right away.
Okay, Tony, what's going on?
They found Anna Devane.
It is.
Oh, thank heavens. They found Anna Devane.
You're kidding. What kind of condition is she in?
How is she, Tony?
She's suffering from severe exposure. Paramedics are concerned about cardiac complications, and I'm going to put her in CICU.
Okay, we'll be right there.
Thanks.
We've got an emergency at the hospital, son. We are not mad at you. I just want you to think about what we were just talking about. That trust is a two-way street. Will you think about that, please?
Sure.
Okay.
Please.
Robin with Felicia?
Yes.
How is she?
Well, she's fine. Concerned about her mother, but otherwise fine.
What's happening? How is she?
She's still unconscious, which is not a coma exactly. She's just too weak and exhausted to do anything else.
Well, what's the problem?
It's hypothermia. It's where the core of the body cools below the level that the body can function, which is what a lot of people mean when they say exposure. Right now, we're warming her with blankets and a warm intravenous fluid.
Yeah, we have to warm her up slowly. Otherwise, she has the possibility of going into cardiac arrest. That's why you don't put her in a big tub of hot water.
What about the frostbite?
Her hands and feet are quite frostbitten, but it could be worse.
You're not going to have to.
Amputate her limbs? No, I don't think so. Tony?
No, there may be some scarring, but they'll heal.
Well, what's the prognosis?
Well, it's a little soon to give any word about that.
But why? I mean, you're heating her up. You're feeding her. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, a lot of cardiac problems could go wrong.
What kind of problems?
Well, if the temperature of the body core keeps falling, which it could no matter what we do, then the heart could simply stop. That's called cardiac arrest. Well, I'm going to be with her. I'm going to spend the night with her. She's on a heart monitor, and I'm not going to leave her until we know that she's out of the woods.
You're not trying to tell me that she could still die, are you?
We better get back in there with her.
Alan, what is it?
She's in V-fib.
Get out of here!
Get the defibrillator. Right here, doctor. All right, I want an ampoule of bicarb. I want 100 milligrams of lidocaine. Let's get these covers off her. I want all the contact I can get. Where are the paddles?
We're set at 400 watt seconds.
Okay.
Full charge, ready.
And clear. Okay, sit in.
Yeah, set. Ready.
Clear.
Set again.
Come on.
Ready.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Full charge ready.
Clear.
She's in normal sinus rhythm.
That's what I want to hear.
Well, good work, everybody. That was a close one.
Is she all right?
Robert, what are you doing here?
Well, we kind of got caught up in the rush hour. Please, is she all right?
You said it was close. How close was it?
Very.
Could it happen again?
Well, I can't make any promises, but she's no worse off than she was before. Now, you gentlemen are not supposed to be here.
Oh, I'm glad that I was. Thank you. Thanks, all of you.
Thank God Anna made it through that cardiac arrest.
She's a long way from being well. I can't make any promises until she gets a lot stronger.
I think she's going to pull through. Unless, of course, something totally unexpected comes along.
Which can happen. Barring something unforeseen, I'm pretty optimistic.
And I pray that both of you are right.
And we discovered that Putnam was holding Anna in a mountain cabin about 60 miles from Utica.
But you have captured Grant Putnam, and he has been arrested?
Yes, and I think we can all sleep a little bit better knowing that. He was apprehended with the very able assistance of the New York State Police. And as we speak at this moment, Mr. Putnam has been returned to the institution from which he should never have been released.
Well, I understand that in the last minutes before the capture of Grant Putnam and the rescue of Anna Lavery, that there was a dramatic chase in the high mountains on snowmobiles. Is that true?
Yes. I'd also like to thank at this point the people of Port Charles, who over the last 3 weeks have extended enormous sympathy for Anna.
Could you tell us what her condition is right now?
Well, as I understand it, she's suffering severe exposure and certain other complications which I can't go into. However, she does have the best medical treatment in the country. 3 doctors who've been with her ever since she came in this afternoon, Doctors Tony Jones and Alan and Monica Quartermain, who couldn't be more dedicated.
Thank you very much, Police Commissioner Robert Scobio.
Thank you.
This is Tiffany Hill reporting to you from General Hospital.
Clear.
Great. That was wonderful. Thank you.
That's good.
Please.
Shh. You infuriated me the other night, you know that?
Which night?
The night that you decided to end all of our foolish games and stupid and destructive behavior?
Well, that's too damn bad.
It's not for the reason you think, Monica. You see, I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know what we were going to do. Because I thought that those games were the only bond that we had between us.
So it seems that now we just don't have anything to be together for, right?
That's not so. We have a lot to be together for, because I saw something in you today that was also so exciting I'd forgotten. It was a gift.
What gift?
It was just the way that you handled the emergency with Anna Devane, your competence, your skill, and it made me remember that why I fell in love with you in the first place.
Are you serious?
Never more serious. You see, I didn't just fall in love with Monica. I fell in love with Dr. Monica Quartermain.
Wow. Thank you. I think that's about the nicest thing that you've said to me in a long time.
We're not there yet, but we're getting there.